@Jaina_splinters for my sub gift.
Daydreamer sitting on the sea, soaking up the sun. He is a real lover of making up the past and feeling up his girl like he's never felt a figure before. A jaw dropper, looks good when he walks, is the subject of their talk. He would be hard to chase, but good to catch, and he could change the world with his hands behind his back. Oh, you can find him sitting on your doorstep, waiting for a surprise, and he will feel like he's been there for hours, and you can tell that he'll be there for life. Daydreamer with eyes that make you melt. He lends his coat for shelter, plus he's there for you when he shouldn't be, but he stays all the same, waits for you, then sees you through.
Happy Sunday, everyone. Hello. Oh, let me turn this down a little bit. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty. Yes. Nothing like interrupting the nice, calm vibes of Adele with my loud voice. It's exactly the vibe we're going for. Okay. All right. Let me turn this down a little. Turn this down a little bit. All right. Let's switch over to some background music. All right. Let's see. Hello. Hi, everyone. All right. Do I need to turn this background music down a little bit more? Are we good? Is the Windows alert? Yeah, it's always, there she is. There she is. That's right. It's good. Okay. Yeah, it's always a much less than smooth start to the cooking streams because I can't hear anything. So I don't know how loud things are. I don't have my two monitors, so I rely on you guys to let me know. Empty Fragile Heart, thank you for the 8 months. Momo the 4, thank you for the 4. Techting, thank you for the 5. And Gary, thank you for the 17. And Concussed Keeper for the 15. Noah for the 17. 17 months. We making motherfucking beef today. That's right. That's right. All right, so the Critics' Choice Awards are happening right now. I did not put it in my tweet, and I did not put it in my stream title, because a week ago, I was banned. It's been exactly 1 week since I was taken out.
Do you ever post the recipe grocery list so we can cook? Yes, I do. I try to post it a few hours before I go live. Because sometimes I spend hours looking for recipes. That's why it takes me longer. Because I have to like find something that's going to be under 2 hours, but not like 20 minutes, you know? So anyway, the Critics' Choice Awards are happening tonight, and I do want to talk about them. I am just not going to advertise at all that I'm even speaking of them. I think they mean a day before so we can get ingredients on time. I'm sorry, y'all. I try to do my best. I stream almost every day. I've been putting in a lot of hours, so I try to get my goal is to get the recipes out before. I probably should just have a list of recipes that I can like pull from. It's because every Sunday I wake up and I try to figure out like, okay, what do I want to make tonight? And sometimes it takes me hours to find a recipe that'll work for a stream. But I would like to give you the opportunity to try to cook along with me. So my goal is to try to get them out earlier and earlier. Yeah, I am not a perfect human being. I make mistakes, and I'm not operating at the level that I want to be. Sorry, that was not supposed to be me being whiny either, being like, I'm so busy. I just like, I'm just always behind in one way or another. So I appreciate you guys wanting to have the recipes earlier so you can cook along with me. At least maybe it's like you can watch me, because sometimes the recipes aren't even that great. You know? Like, I gotta be honest, I don't know if this recipe is gonna nail it. Somebody commented on my tweet that they made this and it was like definitely lacking. So we're gonna see. We're gonna try it out. Fresca, thank you for the 4 months. Skill Cylinder, thank you for the 17. Tonight we'll be making Captain Crunch and a Costco muffin. Honestly, a good cookbook would work. Sometimes the recipes online are way too long with some of the prep work. Yeah, it's... The problem is like I can't just make any recipe because, one, I don't want to do a recipe that's going to take it's like 2 hours of simmering, you know? Like a lot of stews are like that. And then I don't want like a recipe that is finished in 20 minutes because I want to be able to have, I want to have like a nice chunk of stream that's dedicated to the cooking, you know? Obviously I talk a lot, I get distracted. So I usually aim for recipes that say 45 to an hour, because I know it'll probably be double that. You can use the archive trick that you use for newspaper. And then sometimes like things just don't sound good. So it's taking me way too long to find recipes every day or every Sunday. You can use that you use for newspapers for Bon Appetit and New York Times cooking. Yeah. And then like, I don't know, like this beef stroganoff, there were variations of like 20-minute beef stroganoff to like 4-hour beef stroganoff. So I was like, okay, I want something that's gonna be like 45-minute beef stroganoff, and that's what this recipe was. And it looked good, so. Cheryl. Steezy Rick, thank you for the 3 months. Does that make sense? You know? We appreciate a quick recipe, easier to make at home too. Yes, now I will say that a lot of the recipes I do, you can probably do faster, you know? If you're not streaming, If you're not trying to talk to a chat and entertain, then you can definitely get them done faster. I could also like try I could try to plan it out one night where if I do a longer recipe, because I would love to make a beef stew, that I can do it and then we watch the movie, and then by that point the stew should be complete. Please don't let Will cook it this time. I don't want air fryer beef stroganoff. No, I'm gonna be taking the reins on this. When he gets back, I might have him jump in and help if I need it, but no more air fry. That's for sure. Unless you're me, then it takes a while no matter what. Yeah, I'm the exact same way. Okay, so yes, today we're gonna make beef stroganoff. It's a really great meal for winter time. It's not as cold here as it is in other parts of the country, but it's cold enough, and I really love beef stroganoff. It's delicious, and it's simple enough. Yes, you know what it is. It's one of those recipes too that there's a million beef stroganoff recipes, and you know if you don't want to make this one, you just do another one. But this one, I also look at recipes with like the ingredients. If it wants just a little tiny bit of all of these fresh herbs I don't feel like buying, I'm probably not gonna do it. Will you be destroying any cooking devices like the potato masher? I don't think so. Because I'm looking at this right now and it doesn't seem, I don't think I'll have to be potentially destroying anything tonight. I haven't eaten anything today, so I'm at that point where like I'm starving, but also not. Because I haven't eaten yet. I have a really fucked up eating schedule. All right, what else? Let me... I just want to pull up the Critics' Choice and see what's going on here. Okay, so let me talk to you a little bit about the Critics' Choice Awards. So, a week ago we had the Golden Globes. I was banned. It was a terrible night. It's the night we shall not speak of, except we will speak of it. And then since the Globes, we have had SAG nominations. And PGA nominations, so the Producers Guild nominations. Tonight is the Critics' Choice Movie Awards, which also is television. So just the Critics' Choice Awards. So it is a joint organization of Canadian and American film critics, entertainment journalists, and the most annoying Twitter pundits you've ever come across in your life. But I think it's about 600 members. And the reason that the Critics' Choice Awards have gotten so much attention, especially I would say in the last 5-6 years, is because they have become a major prognosticator for the Oscars. So I have some thoughts on it, because I don't really love how the Critics' Choice Awards kind of feels like they've turned into critics, journalists, Twitter pundits trying to win a gold star for predicting the Oscars because of how much they have lined up with the Oscars. I think in the last 6-7 years, they've been right 73% of the times, and Best Supporting Actress, they have gotten correct for like 10 years running. So they use that to like advertise the show, and it's why you have like every A-lister or every just actor and filmmaker who's contending in this award season making a presence at the Critics' Choice Awards. And they get a lot of praise and are taken very seriously, even though they've been around for 29 years. And for the most part, after their inception, they were really overshadowed by the other award shows. But because the similarity between what the Critics' Choice voters pick and what the Oscar voters pick has become so similar, they are very closely scrutinized. But my whole thing with award shows is I like surprises. I don't like when every award show just starts being a picking of what is, what is most popular, of what like everybody's talking about. And the critics are the ones who watch the fucking movies. It is their job. And that's why like there's a certain, they have a gravitas and they have a, there is a, what's the word I'm looking for? There's like kudos and credence given to the Critics' Choice Awards versus other award show because like this is their business. They watch tons of movies every single year and their job is strictly that of critics. So versus like other award shows, especially early on, I mean, even when you get to the Oscars, the voters haven't watched all these movies. A lot of them haven't watched that many movies, to be fair, but that's not really their job. Credibility, yeah. But because they've become such accurate predictors of what goes down in the Oscars, it now seems like it's a not necessarily them picking what they actually think are the best films and the best performances, but picking the ones that they think are going to win at the Oscars. And as we know, it's not always the best that get nominated and win at the Oscars. And I know this about the critics because I read so much of their reviews and their like end of the year best of 2023 lists, and I never see so many of those freaking movies and performances actually get nominated at the Critics' Choice Awards. And instead, especially this year, it feels like it's just the ones that have been, the most popular in the conversation. And that everyone's like, oh yeah, these are definitely going to be, definitely going to get a lot of Oscar attention. For instance, Barbie has the most nominations. You're telling me that all the critics from Canada and America looked at every movie that came out this year and gave 18 nominations to Barbie? That's the most nominated film, and yet they left off Zone of Interest, they left off Anatomy of a Fall, they left out All of Us Strangers, they left out Iron Claw, they left out like really great foreign films such as Monster. There's so many fucking movies that the Critics' Choice Awards didn't give anything to. And that to me is an indicator that they are really focusing on picking films that have been like culturally really popular or talked about a lot. Makes a surprised face. Yeah. And so I think as much as they've gained more credibility with Hollywood, I think they're gaining less credibility with like people like me and just, random folks who follow award season and can see like this pattern of the Critics' Choice Awards choosing not necessarily an actual wide range of performances and ones that haven't gotten a ton of traction, but are really, really good and are ones that the critics themselves throughout the year piled heaps of praise on. Every normie's perspective on the Oscars these past years has been, who even saw these movies? Why don't they pick the movies we watch? I think it's more of a reality that those more niche films straight up didn't get the distribution they needed to get nominated. 24 has botched a lot of releases, cost them awards. Right, but the thing is that the difference between Globes voters, SAG voters, BAFTA, is that the critics have seen all these movies. Like this is it's their job. It's their job to see these films and to review them. Tejaron, thank you for the 10 months. Metaphor, thank you for the Prime. Maybe I'm being unfair, but I was looking at the nominations and there's nothing There's nothing surprising about them as far as if you see what's been getting attention so far, it's what the critics went with, because it's probably going to be what happens at the Oscars. But it's like a catch-22 where if films start getting lost in the sauce early on in awards, it gets harder for them to have momentum and get the attention they need and deserve so that they can, that nominations for the Oscars can come through. Literally in my cubicle typing on a report, just stopping by to say hi. Hello, Ronald. You get that report done. What are your top 10 movies of the year? I can't tell you off the top of my head, and I also still need to. This week I'm gonna watch All of Us Strangers, Iron Claw, and they finally have Zone of Interest playing at a theater that's not like miles and miles away. So Zone of Interest, Iron Claw, and All of Us Strangers are 3 that I really need to go see this week before I can put together like top 10 movies of the year. I started watching Origin last night. Let me tell you something, okay? Let me just show you guys what I have to deal with, all right? This is what happens, like, usually after stream, I'll go and try to watch the films that I have screeners for. They're just...
I'm not going out, Mildred! Defense Matrix is online! Yes!
Like, that was towards the end of what was happening last night. That was me. That was me finally like ripping my noise canceling headphones off and going, okay, I'm recording this fucking shit. You should have heard it like 2 minutes before that. It was nonstop. It was nonstop screaming at risk of rain. Like this, but
I'm not going out, Mildred!
but just like nonstop, no pauses.
Defense Matrix is online!
Yeah. Oh my God. God love him. God love him, But anyway, so I'm looking forward to being able to go to the theaters and try to watch some of these movies. Your Neighbors Must Hate Y'all. I don't understand, but no one ever says anything. I don't get it. I don't understand. That was like 2:30 in the morning. How does he not strain his voice? No idea. No idea. I wonder what that sounds like on your end. That's just a small sampling. That's a little example of that. But anyway, and Origin is like such a heavy movie. I had to stop it. I had to pause. I was like, all right, I can't watch this right now. I am hearing this through my noise canceling headphones, like through closed doors. Anywho, okay, we're gonna get started soon, but I just want to take one quick look and see Critics' Choice winners. I already know. I already know the best supporting ones. So anyway, the reason that we're talking about the Critics' Choice is because it has become such a looked at award show, specifically as a prognosticator for the Oscars. But it doesn't mean that these critics are necessarily being honest with their choices. Because I think a lot of what's happened in award season, and I get it, because I kind of do this too, is like you try and predict what is going to be nominate at the Oscars and then what's gonna win. And it's like this, I don't know, there's no prize, there's no award besides like people taking you more seriously, I guess. Like there are big Twitter awards accounts, and these are like some people who vote in these, who like their whole thing is making these predictions to try to lend credence to them as film watchers, I guess. You know? It's exactly what Democrat voters do during the, yeah. Okay, let's look at the winners list. So, Divine Joy Randolph won for Best Supporting. Robert Downey Jr. won for Oppenheimer. I feel now that like that's what it's gonna be. I think it's 1,000% Divine Joy Randolph. Especially if you go off the fact that the Critics' Choice has lined their choice of Best Supporting Actress has lined up with the Oscars like 10 years in a row. And I also just think it's like of all the potential Best Supporting Actress nominees, Divine just has so much momentum and energy. She's amazing. I would be very happy to see her win that. Robert Downey Jr., I don't agree with this. I really don't. Now, the one good thing is that Charles Melton did get nominated. He wasn't nominated for SAG, and he's not on the BAFTA's long list. So, this is pretty much it for him. I'm hoping that he can get nominated for an Oscar, but I don't, like... I've seen so many memes of people like who are such Charles Melton winning this year advocates like myself, and who like had so much confidence a few weeks ago, and now we're like just praying that he even gets nominated, just praying. And I'm sorry, like Ryan Gosling for Barbie, I don't agree with that. There's too many incredible fucking performances that are just stay with you, and I don't understand the enormous number of nominations for Barbie in really competitive categories. That's just my thinking on it. And I also don't have Robert Downey Jr. as a winner. And he's honestly kind of lower on my list of like who should even get nominated. Okay, what else? Who else has won? Best Acting Ensemble is Oppenheimer. It's because it had half of Hollywood in it. Best Original Screenplay goes to Barbie. Best Adapted Screenplay goes to American Fiction. Cinematography is Oppenheimer. Production Design, Barbie. Costume Design, Barbie. Best Comedy, Barbie. Wow, the Critics' Choice really went for Barbie. Best Animated Features goes to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Best Foreign Language Film, Anatomy of a Fall won this. They didn't nominate Anatomy of a Fall, Fallen Leaves, or Zone of Interest in anything else. Fallen Leaves didn't even get shit. I cannot believe this is where I know it's bullshit, okay? Also, and then I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop talking about this. We're gonna get into cooking. I know it's bullshit because Anatomy of a Fall has been destroying with the critics. They have been all up that movie's ass. So how is it that at the Critics' Choice Awards, Anatomy of a Fall only gets a nomination in Best Foreign Language, in the Best Foreign Language Film category? And nothing for Sandra Hüller? Doesn't make any sense. Tejaron, thank you for the 10 months. Did I miss anybody else's subs? Thank you. Okay, anywho. They want the award shows to get ratings. Yeah, and that's not like... Sandra got a Best Actress nom? Oh my god, I totally missed that. Okay. All right, I take back some of my ire. They did give her Best Actress nom because I feel pretty confident. I feel pretty confident in Sandra Hüller. I don't feel confident in her winning. And I don't think Carey Mulligan should be on here. I'm sorry. I thought Carey Mulligan was great. She's always great, but having her take the spot. What am I doing? Jesus. Okay. All right. I can't talk about these awards anymore because I need to start cooking. And Milo got a young act, best newcomer. He got a nomination there finally. Thank God. I think Fantasia should be in that above Carey Mulligan. Okay, let's get started. Sorry. Can't nominate what you can't see. Okay, you have to, Ghost, I'm trying to explain to you though that the critics' choice is different than these other award shows. These critics they have access to all these films because it's their job to review them. So I get sent stuff as a SAG and WGA member, but I don't get every screener, which is crazy. But I'm trying to explain that like the critics have watched these movies. That is literally their job. So leaving out those films feels like because those films haven't gotten attention elsewhere and because it's not boding well for success at the Oscars. All right, so we're gonna start, we're gonna get our beef stroganoff a-going. I'm gonna get my steak out of the fridge. I understand what you're saying, a lot of the award season realized I know, yeah. Right, but I'm trying to explain that I feel as if the Critics' Choice Awards in recent years, because of how much attention they've gotten as being like, oh, these are the Oscar predictors, they're not actually nominating what they think were the better films and the better performances, and they're going with what like the other awards, either what the award shows are doing or like what people are talking about. Okay, so we've got sirloin steak, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. Let me get some salt out. Extra virgin olive oil. Check. Unsalted butter. Check. Check. Okay. 1 medium yellow onion. Oh, damn it, I actually despise. Did I say sirloin? Hey, you got some sirloin steak. We got some sirloin steak. Okay. 1 medium yellow onion, 2 pounds of mushrooms. Got hella mushrooms. Wow, that's open. That's a little sketch. 2 cloves of garlic. I'm just kidding. Anybody else up? Will we still get cooking streams when y'all move to Japan? That's news to me. I didn't know I was moving to Japan. 1/4 cup of flour, beef broth. Okay, let me get the flour. Farley, what are you doing? Farley. Come on, Bubba. Don't be all sad. Minced thyme. I actually got fresh thyme. Pepper. Worcestershire sauce. Yes, my Worcestershire. Worcestershire sour cream, Dijon mustard, and then I'm gonna make the stroganoff over egg noodles. are getting out of here? I forget. Dijon. Oh, farts. Where's my Dijon? God damn it, I swear to God, I'm always buying Dijon mustard. Oh. Farts. Huh. Okay, that's my mistake. I didn't check. I did the thing where I assumed. And I assumed incorrectly because I swear I'm always buying Dijon mustard. Dijon! What the heck? I know you're fucking here. I bought so much of you. Okay, I have whole grain mustard. That's not gonna. Ah! I'm just motherfucker. Okay, hold on. I feel like this is going to change the flavor of it. Whole grain mustard. Oh no. I'm just gonna use this because I need some mustard. It's fine. Okay. Oh, that is annoying though.
Papa Guau Qua Love.
All right. Okay. So for the steak, Feely the Keely, thank you for the 16 months. Saw your shepherd's pie video, it was hilarious. That might be my favorite cooking video from of all time. Okay, so for the steak, we're gonna slice it. It's gonna go in a skillet with 1 tablespoon of olive oil over medium high heat. Cook undisturbed until brown 1 to 2 minutes per side. Transfer to a plate. Repeat with the remaining steak. Okay. Oh, the butter. Once the butter is melted, add the onion. All right. So what do I need for the onion? Diced. God damn it! Why can't it ever be sliced? I just need to buy diced onion because I really freaking hate. Oh, is that weird? What is this like Sixth Sense ghostly light here? Huh. Is this from the Meat and Andre set? No. No, because I used up all the steak. That is very strange. Weird. Weird. Okay. Where's the knife? The onion slicing knife. We only have one that is good. Where is it? It's not in here. We gotta get some more knives that are capable. Okay. Here it is. All right. Now, I have serious problems with cutting onions. Major issues. Oh. So, I've tried some various techniques. Slice or dice more of a question of texture for you, so if you're okay with eating the slices, then just slice instead. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put on the goggles. Because just the mere breaking open of an onion. The plastic method, I know, the plastic method is very intense. I think since I'm just gonna slice it, it's gonna be more the exposure to the onion is going to be more limited, so I don't need as advanced of onion cutting techniques. All right, let's do this. The rhythm of sunlight. Do you know what I wish recipes did? I mean, I guess you can just Google it yourself. But if they say like, oh, hey, dice the onion, you know, they'll put in parentheses. By the way, you can also just slice it. It does not require, does not require you to dice it. Or like with the mustard, that they would say like you can use whole grain if you do not have Dijon. Fear not, don't panic. This is my chef dog. That's my chef dog. I'm gonna die of hunger. Can you imagine if you walked into a fancy restaurant, one of those that like shows you the chef's cooking, and they looked like this? I don't know. Would you feel confident, or would you turn around and walk away? Walk out of the restaurant. Oh shit. Ba, ba, ba. You want honesty? You need me to pose sideways? I actually have the glasses that are in the emote there. If my chef was wearing goggles, I would shout out, is that the Caroline Kwan? What is she doing in the kitchen of this Michelin restaurant? That would be a very good question. And then probably 2 seconds later, you would hear police sirens because I wasn't supposed to be in the kitchen of that Michelin restaurant. Okay. I think there are beef stroganoff recipes where that I was looking at where I think you can. It does say specifically to slice the onions. Roseberry Tea Room, thank you for the tier 1. Hear Gordon yelling from the back. I have a question. Do you guys think that non-celebrity chefs think Gordon is a hack? Like, I wonder what non-celebrity chefs who are incredible at what they do. I wonder what they think of someone like Gordon Ramsay. Yeah, that like there's, you know, he gets so much, he's so successful, so much business because of the celebrity nature. He's a legit chef, but he waters it down. Because I feel like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's one of those things where when he became more famous, I did see the grilled cheese. Yeah. When he became more famous, maybe it just like led to a reduction in the quality of his food. Because everyone who eats at his restaurants, I always hear being like, they're not very good. They probably think he's overrated, but not a shit chef. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, look, he is rich AF and is constantly doing new things, so he don't give a shit. And like, he is taken very seriously in, just gonna kind of run through these, slice them up a bit. He got 17 Michelin stars. Interesting. So I just wonder if like, okay, you know how like with anything else, when you manufacture something on a bigger scale, a lot of times, you know, it loses in quality. So I don't think there's any denying that Gordon Ramsay is you know, a very talented, impressive chef. But I think like, I just think, you know, the more restaurants and just the more you attach your name to things because you make money doing so, it's just going to reduce in quality. His brand's too big. It's not like he has one. Yeah, exactly. So that's, you know, it's not just him though. It's just a thing that happens. Okay, that's good enough. I'm satisfied with this. Actually, let me just do a few more chops. It's kind of like loosely diced. Some pieces are a little more slicey, but all right, let me put this over here. Okay. Just gotta get the onion. Gotta get the onion juices out of the air. Who's doing it like me? Who's coming up with all these techniques? All right. Okay. Okay. Little tai chi. Yes. All right, we've done one thing so far, which is to slice the onion. Great. Okay, here's my mushrooms. We want to rinse these out. We need hella mushrooms. Lots and lots of mushrooms. You can use white or cremini, which is also baby Bella. I had to Google that. Had to look that up. Some recipes I was looking at call for a combination of mushrooms, so, you know, I think beef stroganoff, I think it's one of those recipes that is pretty simple. So once you kind of try it, because here's the thing with me, every time I'm cooking, I'm making something I've never made before. So it's me like following the recipe as it is, but if I were to make it again, maybe going, oh, let me try to add this time, or I don't know, just change it up somehow. Okay, God, this is a lot of mushrooms. I have too small of. This is too tiny. They're not all gonna fit in here. It's okay. I'll just rinse them and then stick them in a bowl. Put this in my little mushroom bowl. So I've learned that even if something says it's been washed, you want to wash it, okay? You know when you buy lettuce at the store and it'll say triple washed? Wash that shit. Don't be like me and learn the hard way. Give it the old 1-2. First 2/3. The hard way? Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Listen, when I give you little tidbits of advice, it's because I learned from experience. Okay. Last thing of mushrooms. I used to hate mushrooms. It's one of those foods where I don't love mushrooms, but I can eat them in something like a beef stroganoff. But like, they gotta be covered in a lot of sauce, you know? But I hated mushrooms for years, even into adulthood. So it's something that I've gotten, I'm newer to. Like my family, the first time, I think it was a couple years ago, they saw me eat a mushroom and everyone was blown away. Like even still, if my family members saw me cooking this right now with all these mushrooms, they'd be blown away. Okay. I do love magic mushrooms though. I'm the exact same way. They actually do something for the flavor, I'm fine, but in literally any other application, I hate them. Right, like on a salad? No. I mean, I just don't really love salad anyway, but. Okay, let's slice up the steak. I'm just kidding. Anywhere else I'd be down. Yeah, magic mushrooms I'm not super picky on. Oh, this is really in here. Okay. All right, there's one. Little thing. You know, you could make this recipe without the beef. If you're not a beef eater, if you're vegetarian or you just don't eat beef, you can certainly enjoy stroganoff without the beef. So don't feel like you can't, try to recreate this yourself. I mean, that just goes, really, that goes to say for a lot of recipes. Okay. All right, so we want to slice this into 1/4 inch thick strips. Okay. Let's see. How much is a 1/4 of an inch? Okay. Looks about good. Wait, why are you guys putting ones in chat? What cut of meat are you using? This is a sirloin steak. Now, it wasn't cheap, okay, because of Joe Biden's America. But there are definitely more expensive cuts of meat that stroganoff recipes will call for. And then, there's cheaper as well. So I'm using a sirloin steak. As you can see. Yeah, thanks, Joe Brandon's America. I think, okay, people who've made a bunch of, or who know beef stroganoff, I think usually, it's chuck roast. I think that's the one where if if you're poor, you can use ground beef. Yes, you can also use ground beef. I think chuck roast is one that's really expensive, and I was looking at some stroganoff recipes that a towel under the cutting board keeps it still. This is also a terrible cutting board, but my other ones are being currently out of commission. Oh, smart! Nifty little trick there. I asked chat to type 1 if they got the reference. Are you serious? Right in front of my salad. Wait, I don't know if I know the reference. Oh, this is like fat here. I'm gonna cut this out. Are you serious? Right in front of my salad? Wait, what is that from? Lord of the Rings? That's a reference to my YouTube video. Where I didn't know Will's Lord of the Rings reference. Okay, why is it taking me so long to slice up from one? Really? I don't know it. Do you know if I know it? I'm just not knowing it right now. Like, is it something that I know, but I just don't know right now? Are you serious? Right in front of my salad? Okay, hold on. Are you serious? Right in front of my salad? It kind of feels like Mean Girls, but it's not. I know it's not Mean Girls. Can I have a hint? I don't like not knowing a cultural reference. Tenebrae, thank you for the 7 months. Dragon Army, thank you for the 8. No, nothing. I can't have a clue. Gay porn. Saltburn? No, gay porn? Oh, is it a movie or is it like, okay, this has got hella fat on it. It's from a gay porn intro. Okay. Interesting. It's not your clue. No, it's literally from gay porn. It's literally gay porn. Okay, not my forte. Big Mean on Twitter for a while. All right, just tell me. I'm not gonna get it. I didn't even know. Remember when I didn't know Tay Sunday? Okay. Oh, God. We did tell you. Okay. Well, don't link it. I'm not going to click on anything, but I mean, I can't. My hands are covered in beef right now. I didn't know Chocolate Rain. No, I didn't. So something weird about me is I was on the internet, but there's also, and so like I remember there's definitely early cultural internet things that I absolutely remember, but there's also ones that I totally missed. And Chocolate Rain was one of them. We discovered that on stream a couple months ago, I think it was. Were you on MySpace? Of course. But yeah, there's even though I was on YouTube, I think I just watched the same YouTube videos. Like, of course I watched Shoes, I watched Muffins, you know, those kind of ones, but there's also other ones that I like. I guess I just missed out on. Charlie bit my finger. Yeah, I knew, of course. End of the world. Yeah, I am tired. But I missed Chocolate Rain. This piece is a little bit fattier. A little bit fattier. Okay, come on, almost done. Ugh. You know, they're fucking liars, okay? When they say that prep 10 minutes of prep? Are you kidding me? Even if I were going at the speed of light, even if I were not stopping to read chat and think about gay porn, there's no way. 10 minutes of prep? Absolutely not. That's a lie. That's a goddamn lie, and they know it. Why are you linky as preparing the meal? I know, I'm definitely not, I can't click, I don't even like clicking links when I'm not trying to slice through beef because it's really hard on my laptop. I'm just kidding. Anybody else? I know I'm probably holding the knife wrong. This is how it goes on the stream. We just, look. My whole thing is that I am gonna do a lot of things wrong. Okay, that's plenty. Do you know that they wanted even more? Look at how much beef there is. These motherfuckers on this recipe called for even more beef. Yes, they said give me more beef. Okay. All right. Large. Yeah. All right. Onions and mushrooms. Okay, and then two little cloves of garlic. 1 clove. Okay, this garlic goes bad so quickly. All right, those are decent. Oh my God, I didn't even put my. Where's my apron? Oh God, I'm not dressed for success. I'm so not dressed for success. I don't know where my apron is. Okay, in a large scale, heat 1 tablespoon of olive oil, maybe on high heat. Organize in small batches, add the steak, and cook undisturbed 1 to 2 minutes per side. Okay, well, I'm waiting for that. I'll just slice up my little garlic. And then I think we'll pretty much be ready to rock and roll. I think that's it for the prep. Anywhere else I'd be 10. Little garlic. Okay, I'm looking at the recipe, seeing if there's any other things that I need to prep. I don't think so. Look, normally I would clean the knife off, but the garlic's going in the same pan. So I just kind of shooged the beef bits off. But otherwise, it's all going in the same place. I do have a different cutting board though, because the other one is I think the garlic is not good necessarily when it's got the little green things growing out of it, but oh well, just little friends. Little friends. As soon as I finish with this, my pan should be heated. Now, I think you took your apron off and... Hello! Have you seen the aprons, by the way?
Hey!
Hey!
Stop, bro.
That's not cool. You know it's your dad.
You also had a height thing, dude. Don't feel sorry for you.
You know it's your father. Oh, the steak needs to be seasoned with salt.
She's stroking my beef till I'm off.
I know, I am stroking your beef. Okay. Gotta season this. Does that look like too much?
No. You can be pretty liberal with steak.
Even with the stroke?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just kind of shoosh the...
Especially with the stroke, because there isn't much
There's not much other
sharp
flavor.
taste. No, it's
okay.
mostly cream and beef broth.
Yeah. I just, you know, I always get scared that because you can put more salt in,
You can never take salt.
but you can never take salt out. Exactly. See, Will Neff knows. He knows. Okay. Wait, what is this one? Olive oil? Yeah, okay. All right. Let's get it to going. You want medium-high heat. Just FYI. Mustard seed goes hard in stroganoff. Yeah, let's see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, I'm gonna put the steak in. I think this seems pretty heated. Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay, there we go. Now we get a little sizzle. For shizzle. Sizzle, sizzle, for shizzle. You guys, what are the best sayings that, wait, hold on, let me put these in and then I'll broach this question. Okay, so you want to do this in batches because there's a lot of steak. And it's really only like 1 to 2 minutes per side. And then you flip it. I'm gonna try to do this in 2 batches. So I'm gonna put in about half of the steak for each one. And I don't have my apron on, but I would be wearing my apron if I had it. Okay. All right, so that's 1 to 2 minutes per side, super quick. Cooks up quite quickly. Transfer to a plate. All right, has it been a minute? I'd say so. All right, let's flip these bad boys. Okay. Because they're not wanting to flip. Basically, by the time you finish flipping, it's like done. Okay, but you do want it to try and be cooked, even though it is gonna. No, it's not. I don't think it cooks more. Because Because I think we take it out and then we cook the onions and we cook the onions and the whatever the fuck else. Let's see, do we put the beef back in at some point? Slowly pour in. Turn the meat. No, see, we don't return the meat until the end. So you pretty much want it cooked. Just got back from watching Iron Claw. What a fucking story. I am so jealous. I'm trying my best to go. It'd be cool if you shared ingredients. Follow me on Twitter. In a large skillet, work in the small batches, add the steak and cook undisturbed until brown, 1 to 2 minutes per side. Transfer to a plate. So many movies I need to watch. I know. There's a lot of good ones every year. Every year. Okay. Now this is steak, so you don't need to cook it like as precisely as you do chicken. And you don't want to overcook it. This is me talking to myself, by the way. This is me going, don't overcook the steak. You don't want it to taste like shit. Okay. All right. Yeah, noted. Don't let it taste like shit. Very important to know. Hey, Will. William. Okay, this is the first half of the steak. I gotta do the second half. All right. Okay, second half. Fuck, I don't care. Plop it all in like that. Willie?
What?
Let's see. I'm trying to decide if I can sous chef you on anything. I need to boil water, but I don't know how to make the noodles. I don't know how far away from that I am.
You gotta make all this stuff first.
Wow. What F?
Yeah.
Nice body.
Thank you.
You've been working hard at the gym.
Yeah.
Awooga. Awooga. Yo. Okay. Oh shit. Adding remaining olive oil is needed. Oops, my bad. Oops. I didn't put olive oil in. I thought I could just use what's in the pan. I guess not. Onions and, okay, once the butter, how much butter do you want? 4 tablespoons of unsalted butter. So we want about, let's see, 2, 3, 4. Okay. A little bit less than what I have here, but it's fine.
want a little piece of steak? Come here. Come eat this. Jump. You guys see him? Come here. It's good. This is premier steak. You're gonna turn your nose down to that? Here, okay. Oh, I'm sorry the steak's not fancy enough for you. Sorry it's not good enough. I'll do better next time. Okay. I'm just flipping the meat, by the way. Turning it over. Okay. Flipping these pieces to make sure that they're nice and cooked. You want to cook them up. Alright, we're almost done. We're almost done. How are we doing? How are we doing, everyone? Farley's dangerously close to the escalator in the wine cellar. Yes, I know. He knows to avoid it, though. He knows to watch out. Okay. All right. All right, all right. I'm gonna give this like 20 more seconds and then take the beef out. Anywhere else I'd be. Fuck, you know what? I have a lot to always say about Barbie, mainly that I don't think it should get as many nominations as it's getting. But I'm Just Ken. That song lives rent-free in my brain. I'm just kidding. It's just that one little part. All right. Steak out. Finito. Dunzo. Okay. Completed. Okay. We're gonna drop that down to medium. Okay, so that goes down to medium, and then it doesn't say to drain, so I'm just gonna leave those juices. I'm gonna leave the juices juicying in there. Those juices are juicy. Your Sunday cooking movie streams help me ease into my Monday blues. Do you know what I saw someone tweet that because the Sunday scaries, you know, and usually people will save Sunday. Oh, sorry, let me put the butter in. Come on. Usually people will have Sunday be the day that they do chores, laundry, all those things. And I saw someone say that they switched that day to Friday. So Friday is their cleaning, laundry, all like the annoying little things. And so Sunday they just get to hang, you know? Not like spending that whole day doing all the things that you typically do on a Sunday. Just kind of, you know, trying to change it up a little bit to heal the Sunday scaries. Oh, Monday is a holiday, yes. I can't wait to see all these warmongering liberals. Oh, I know this is a no politics stream. I can't wait to see all these warmongering liberals post their Martin Luther King Jr. quotes tomorrow. Classic.
Do most of y'all have a normal Saturday to Sunday weekend? You find doing nothing on Sunday is what gives the Sunday scaries? Yeah, that's true. Like if you keep yourself busy. Can't wait for them to understand how radical he was. Yeah, I know. All right, anyway, that's my politics for the day. Once the butter is melted, add the onion and mushrooms and cook till the onion softens and the mushrooms are starting to brown about 5 minutes. Okay. Okay. Yummy. Put these in. Ooh, that butter. Oh my god, I love the smell of. I just love the smell of melting butter. Mixed with these onions. It's gonna be delicious. What else do I want? Oh, I want my mushrooms. Oh my god, that smells so good. I can't even tell you guys. The onions and mushrooms and cook. Okay. Alright, you do need a really big pan though. Whatever you're cooking the stroganoff in, make sure it's a big boy. Because this isn't even as many mushrooms as the recipe called for. I did about 1/3 of the mushrooms. Or sorry, I did 2/3 of the mushrooms that it calls for, and I did like 3/4 of the amount of beef. This is a lot. Ah! Oh my god, see? Mushrooms. Okay, I'm gonna boil some water. Give it a nice little zhuzh around so you can get all these mushrooms to brown. Wait. What do you want? You want the mushrooms to brown and then the onion to soften. So like 5 minutes. This. I'm gonna turn my heat up a little bit because this stovetop is not the best. So much. It's actually good I don't have a camera right here that potentially has sound because this scraping noise makes me want to run into traffic or something. It is terrible. It's a terrible sound. Maybe I could use something else. That's a thought. There's an idea. Look, I'm innovative. Oh, wow. Amazing how much better that is. Wow, my ears aren't bleeding anymore. Incredible. I mean, honestly, Benjamin Franklin who? I'm the real inventor over here. Innovator. Add the garlic and cook stirring until fragrant for 1 more minute. Oh, I need to get my flour ready. I want 1/4 cup of flour. So, the flour... Why are both of my 1/4 of a cups missing? What's going on? Is this
see. Well, I have two sets. I have 2 sets of measuring cups, and both of them are missing the 4th cup. So I'm just gonna do half of half. Half of half. Something's going on. Okay, let's stick this garlic in. I'm gonna give this a minute. Mixing this around. It smells like mushrooms. It is definitely, oh, my water, I did not start boiling it. It's definitely smelling like mushrooms, that's for sure. Okay. Alright, I think I should have started boiling my water a little bit earlier. I don't think I timed this out very well. Yeah, because this has about, oh wait, actually, no, maybe I did. Hold on. Okay, stir in the flour, cook for 1 minute, slowly pour in the beef broth. I want 2 cups of beef broth. Right. 2 cups of beef broth. Add the thyme. Okay, see, I didn't prepare. What am I doing? 1 tablespoon of minced thyme. See, guys, this is what you don't want to do, okay? You don't want to do this because then I'm like trying to get the other ingredients as I go. It's not good. You don't want to do that. Can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you just stir?
Those mushrooms?
Just stir that around. Okay, and then if I'm not back. Wait,
What?
hold on. This is a very dumb question. Very dumb. Can I slice this up or do I have to take off the mix?
You can slice it, but I would just.
Right, like take it off the little.
Yeah, it's easy.
There we go.
You don't want no stems in your shit.
You do not want no stems in your shit. It's true. Okay, so after about a minute of that, Willie, you want to put in slowly 2 cups of beef broth. Stir it until it's fully incorporated. So I got the beef broth right there. This is my sous chef, Will Neff, everyone.
You want to put it in?
What?
Beef broth.
Yeah, you can use this, so 2 cups, so like 4 of these. So the beef broth is right there. I just need to do
Wait. Oh, got it. You said 4 of those, right?
4. Yeah, you want a total of 2 cups. Okay, add the thyme, remaining ½ teaspoon of salt and pepper, and stir until the mixture stirring the thing fun. Stir in the Worcestershire sauce. The Worcestershire! You look so cozy.
I'm pretty cozy.
In your little PJs.
Yeah, it's Sunday.
It is Sunday. It's PJ day. Say that's about. It's about a tablespoon. Okay. All right. Add the thyme. Okay, so I'm gonna throw this in now.
So here's my half tablespoon of fresh thyme.
It's motherfucking time.
Yes, and then half a teaspoon of salt. That's what we want. Maybe put a little bit more broth. I don't know. Okay. The broth has to simmer down. So it's gonna take about 5 minutes. How's Will so sexy with everything he does? It's a good question, I know. Okay, and then pepper. Where's our pepper?
You gotta go heavy on pepper.
Here.
Anything mushroom based.
Oh my god, this isn't even on the boiler. This thing is aggressive. Just like moved it aside. Okay, butter. So, we're almost done. About to wrap this up. And then I want to put in 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire. Ew. Oh, there's like scuzz on that. Any plans to visit Austin soon?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
When are you going?
Visit Sears soon.
You're gonna go visit Sear?
Yeah.
Alright, well, Will has plans. 1 tablespoon of Worcestershire. Sour cream. Sour cream is gonna be key to this. And I love sour cream. I love me some sour cream. So we want 1/2 cup of sour cream. And then 1 tablespoon of Dijon. So boom, boom, boom. We're gonna put that all in, combine it up, and then bring the sauce to a gentle simmer and cook until the sauce is thick enough to coat the back of a wooden spoon. Return the meat to the skillet and then cook. Okay. I need this water to boil faster, so I am going to cover it. Where's the dang dang salt? Oh, there it is.
Oh, pass interference, come on.
Okay, careful.
What? You just mugged my man.
All right, Worcestershire in. If I get banned from the NFL,
They can't hear that.
they're crazy.
Punt. Bite! Tiger!
You hungry?
Not particularly. But this looks good.
Okay.
So why are you making beef stroganoff?
It's just a great winter recipe. My parents always made it when I was growing up in the house.
Wow.
My dad makes really good beef stroganoff. It's just like, no.
What is that?
Sour cream.
Wow, I didn't know that called for.
Yeah, that's what gives it the lightness
Funkiness.
factor. Okay. All right, everything is in. So Will, once you get that mixed up, will you reduce that to a simmer, please, sir?
It's kind of
Sir?
already there.
No, but the heat.
Yeah, but I'm saying this is pretty much simmering. Remember, these are electric burners, so they only really have 2 speeds, high and not high.
Okay.
I'm telling you, this isn't, look, I can like touch that. It's not even that.
It's not even that hot. Well, shit. Anywhere else I'd be a 10. All right, how we doing, y'all? How we doing? Oof. I can't imagine trying to make something else while I'm making this dinner. Like, how do people make multiple things? I don't understand. We're doing good, chef?
Oh!
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you there.
It's okay.
I didn't see. Give me a kiss.
Just getting beaten.
No. You know I only beat you when you deserve it.
Which is always apparently.
Oh. So the sauce, oh, you put this whole thing in? Was this about 2 cups?
It was about 4 of them. There's a little bit left over.
Okay, I might need to put a little bit more flour to thicken it.
I mean, it'll reduce.
I just don't know if it's gonna take 10 years.
She off in that beef toast, right?
What?
What?
Huh? Did you taste this sauce?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Does it need anything? Like salt, maybe?
No, it's pretty good.
Yeah, but pretty good is not what we're going for. It will reduce, don't worry, patience. Okay, patience.
Yeah.
Patience. How long? How long? Do you know what's crazy? Once again, a recipe that's a lying son of a bitch.
Yeah.
10 minutes of prep, my ass.
Sure.
35 minutes cook time. Maybe not lying as much. Can you put that in the fridge? Thank you. Thank you. Okay, and then I just gotta make the noodles and man, these burners are really fucking slow, huh?
Yeah.
They're so slow. Do you like beef stroganoff?
Yeah, it's good. I'm kind of only eating chicken and vegetables, but it's good. I'll taste it. I like it. I like mushrooms.
Caroline has the golf pro fit. I do look like a golf pro. And Will has the struggling artist fit. Beef stroganoff looks terrible but tastes delicious. That is very true. It looks terrible but tastes delicious. How was Furian today? Somebody asked.
It was good. It's good.
More, Will show us the hot sauce.
I don't have any.
Is that a euphemism?
No, I don't have any.
We don't have any?
Mm.
Really?
We went through like 10 bottles.
Oh boy. Do you know what's so funny? Okay, look, people on the internet are dumb as fuck.
Sure.
I love that it's so obvious of people who just want to hate, where they're like, that sauce fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was like, Speedy's hot sauce and the one that just like Speedy's in general,
It's
objectively
wild.
is good.
It's wildly delicious.
It's like, oh, sauce is terrible. I am
That was so good.
I am very important. I am very smart.
You need to share this more?
Boo, that sauce sucks. Will, do you know what right in front of my salad means? So I'm going right in front of my salad.
Nope.
He doesn't know what that means. Max is crazy. Thank you for the tier one. I don't think so.
Okay.
Are you gonna try it though?
I said I would.
Okay. All right, my water's boiling, but let's see. These egg noodles take 5 to 6 minutes, so I don't know if I should put them in yet. Because I don't know how long my sauce is gonna take to thicken. I just don't know. Okay. All right, I have a question. This is me genuinely asking. If something needs to reduce, I know when it says to simmer, you should simmer. But what happens if you put it a little higher than simmer? You know? Because like right now, I have it goes simmer 2, 3. The kitchen will blow up. Yeah, see, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Just stir frequently. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna put the pasta in so we can cook this. We're not terribly behind time though. Because I really think that we'll be wrapping up in about 10 minutes, and then we'll watch our movie. Okay. What are we watching? We are watching Drag Me to Hell. You're asking people that eat chicken nuggets on the reg. I get some real chefs in here though on my dinner and movie nights. I have a question, and this is me genuinely asking. Okay. I'm not watching any links though, because I'm not clicking on anything, and I also just can't really watch links on my laptop. Do I know D-Way? D-Way? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Do I know Da-Way? Is that what that is? Da-Way? Do I know like the way? But is this like a Mike Hawk? Do you know the way to San Jose? Is that what it is? Is that what it is, the way to San Jose? Or is it to D's Nuts? Is it a D's nuts thing? Oh, damn it. You know, you guys think I'm a boomer, but y'all are the ones who pull out the boomer memes. Ugandan knuckles. Ugandan knuckles. Ugandan these knuckles? It's the Ugandan knuckles meme. It's a classic. I don't understand any of those words. I'm not kidding. What? Is there a lot of flour in the air? I don't know what any of that means. Folks, do you remember who you're dealing with? It's VR chat? Y'all know I'm not gonna know anything like that. I will know no such thing. It's just Knuckles from Sonic the Hedgehog? That seems dumb. Alright, let me try a noodle.
Yeet.
Wow. Those are really raw. Okay. Is this motherfucking reducing or like what's going on here? I'm not terminally online like the rest. Yes. I am a normal online. Especially before I started streaming. Giroud and Chill, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you, thank you. Grab some sauce on the spatula, see if it sticks or runs off. You see that? It's really runny. I think there's too much broth. Here's the thing. Will put in the whole thing of broth. He put in double the amount of broth, and I only put in the normal amount of flour. Does it coat it? Oh! Fuck, mate. Oh! I don't know what to do. This is not very thick. It's not very thick. Should I put some more flour? Do not add flour. I just hate, I honestly hate for someone like me who's a new chef, I hate that the recipe doesn't say it should be about 15 minutes of. The whole thing says 35 minutes of cooking time. That's not true. All right. I just got a steam bath. It just steamed the hell out of my face with this pasta. Okay. Pretty sure this is done. It's not totally cooked. That's like very al dente. You could finish cooking the raw pasta and the sauce to absorb water.
8 months of being in the Quantarage,
I think I'm gonna do
baby.
that. I think I'm gonna put this in. That's what she said. I think that's what I should do. Well, the sauce is really not thickening.
Turn up the heat.
Okay, I'm adding the noodles. All right, this is a big boy. Okay. All right, we're thickening. Okay, yum, it smells good. It's looking good. I'm gonna turn that down to simmer. Okay. Interesting. It smells good. It does. Okay. All right, folks, so let's go. You can smell it. Neil Zerg, thank you for the 8 months. 8 months of being in the Quantarage, baby. It will taste great. I think it will. It's got some confidence. Just gonna give it a couple more twirls. This is such a mess. Oh my god. If it's a little more liquidy, then, you know, so be it. That's how she goes. But the noodles are helping, the starch of the noodles are helping to obviously soak up the liquid here. Okay, let me try a bite. That's pretty good. That's pretty flavorful. The noodles are cooked. Could maybe give it 30 more seconds. But, I mean, I think I'm fucking with this. Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky. Yeah. This is a lot of food. This is a lot. Okay. Woo! Ooh, baby. All right, I think we're ready to roll. I think we're ready to try this. Let's do it. It slaps, don't it? I think so. I think it's going to slap. Usually it says 35 minutes with execution. The majority of ingredients have been produced. So if you prep all the ingredients, clean measures. But I feel like the reducing alone has been like 25 minutes. 20 minutes. Are we gonna finish this in the air fryer? You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. Let's finish it in the air fryer. You know what? We're gonna do that with every recipe from now on. Okay. We take that off the heat. And let's scoop up some of this slop. Ma slop! Come on down. Who wants some slop? Ooh! Come one, come all. Slopping it up. Okay. here we go. I'm gonna try it. It's piping hot. Wait, let me show y'all. This is what we're looking at. We got our beef. I think that's pretty good. I think I overcooked the steak a little bit. I think I overcooked the steak. The noodles are cooked perfectly. The mushrooms are delicious. And I think the flavor is really good. I love that every recipe now, no matter what we say, it'll just be 7 out of 10. Like, we could profess this to be the greatest thing ever, and it's like, I'd say a solid 7 out of 10. Okay. I think letting the pasta and broth sit together gave you the consistency you're looking for. Yes. I think that helped. Because the recipe told you to just pour it over. And, you know, which wouldn't have allowed the noodles to soak up the broth. I am really enjoying this sauce. It's good. I think the mustard is delicious. It's crazy, just a tablespoon of mustard. It's got such a nice kick. It was not vegan sour cream. Okay, now it was not vegan sour cream because fuck that. No, I love sour cream so much. I am not going to trifle with it. Now I'm gonna give Will his bowl. And hopefully he'll come over here and taste test it. I'll take that. All right, folks, I got an 8.7. He did say though that it was the best I've ever done. So I think he's lying or misremembering, because I've made a lot of recipes now. I've done a lot of dinner to movies. And I've definitely gotten at least a 9. I can't think of what recipe it would have been. I mean, he's eating it all and he said he'd only taste it, so that's true. That is true. 8-7 is great though. Okay, 8-7 is better. It's interesting, he didn't say that the meat was overcooked. He said that the meat needed more flavor. I swear he gave a 9 before, unless I'm nuts. I swear too. I swear as well. It's a 10, let's be honest. It's not a 10. But thank you for your honesty. Oh. That's not a good bite. Otherwise, I'm satisfied. He's only been eating chicken and veg. That's true. He's literally only been eating chicken and rice. I know. I bit into a piece of meat that had like fat on it. Yeah. Not good. Not good. How does it smell? Delicious. Good. All right. Okay. Now, to wrap it up, what I will say to you all, you can probably use any beef stroganoff recipe and it'll be good. I don't think it's worth it necessarily to use more expensive meat. I mean, my meat wasn't cheap, but I wouldn't have gone more expensive, you know? How do you avoid tripping over the wine cellar when you cook? Because there's a covering to it. Oh, is Edgar working? Let me see. Okay, Edgar's not working, but let me tell you something so funny. The guy who is working is such a sweet human being. Like, every time, even if I just go get my mail, he'll be like, "Have a great day." He's so sweet. And then when I come back, he's like, "Nice to see you." It's truly such a sweet, sweet human being. I found out earlier that he's a massive Ms. kid. He loves Mizkif. And I messaged Mizkif to be like, "This doesn't make sense. This is the nicest guy I've ever met. And he's one of your biggest fans. Something's not right here." No, he truly is the sweetest sweetie pie. And he's, Will got, we had like some OTK merch sent to us, and he saw the box. He was like, "Is this yours? Did you order this?" And Will was like, "Oh, I'm friends with OTK. I do a bunch of content with them." And he's like, "What? I love OTK." And we were like, "Wait, who do you watch? Like, who's your number one?" And he said Mizkif. And when I had messaged Mizkif to be like, "This is a conundrum. This makes absolutely no sense." He was like, before I told him that the guy was so nice, he goes, "How hard did you hit him?" I said, "You don't understand. This is the sweetest man I've ever met. Who loves you!" How do you not recognize you then? I mean, look. Just because like you're a huge fan of someone and watched a lot of their content doesn't mean you've watched every single stream, you know? And also maybe like he just didn't put 2 and 2 together. Because I'm not as big of a superstar. Not as big as a star. Except Dev Patel and I made eye contact yesterday, like I told y'all. And I want to believe that Dev Patel looked at me and was like, "That's Twitch streamer Caroline Kwan. I watch her coverage of award season." Go watch the YouTube video. True. Yeah. It's not like people who necessarily watch the streams day in, day out. That was so funny. Also, I say this in complete jest, of course. Of course. Look, there are... Every streamer has sweetie pies, you know, watching their content. When I first joined Twitch, I only watched one streamer for months. Now I don't know anyone else on the platform. Yeah, and there's some people who just watch YouTube videos. Some people who, you know, if streamers go live every day. I mean, a lot of streamers do. They do hours and hours and hours of streaming. So, you know, people aren't watching necessarily every single streamer. Sometimes they'll take a break. I watch her for Reese Witherford. That's really funny. Should I offer him a bowl? I don't think stroganoff is something that everyone loves though, you know? There's a ton of stroganoff though. Maybe I'll ask if he wants some. I'll ask if he wants some. Okay. That was hilarious. I go, do you want any beef stroganoff? And he was like, as long as it doesn't have big onions in it. I was like, what are big onions? He's like, you know, like big onions. I went, okay, there's not big onions, but there are definitely onions. I will give you some. If you don't want to eat it, you don't need to eat it. I will take no offense. Okay, I'm gonna give him this. I think that's a good amount. Yeah. I'll give him this. I'll say, if you don't like it, don't eat it. If you want more, you can have more. All right, BRB. Okay. Two things have happened. I gave him the beef stroganoff. And as I was opening my door, I saw another spider. And it's the same kind that bit me on the ass again. I can't escape. I hate this so fucking much. You don't understand. They're everywhere. Okay, I have to go get this. It's inside my apartment. We're gonna burn the apartment down. I think that's the only option. Oh God. Oh my god. I mean, this happened like 2 weeks ago. The same spider, it was by my desk. All right. I'm like, am I letting these spiders outside and they're coming right back in? Is that what's happening? Is my kindness being turned against me? It's like, here I go again. I'm gonna capture it in a glass.
I thought you lived in LA, not Australia.
But am I being punished? No mercy? I don't know. What do you guys think? Milo, thank you for the 17 months. What do y'all think? Just kill it? It might dead ass be the same spider coming back in. It actually might be. Okay. Because it's cold outside, and I think they're finding their way back in. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Because I've tried to be better. I've tried to like embrace more of Jainism, where you don't kill any being. You don't kill any living being. No, don't kill him. Okay. Ah! I'm so jumpy right now. Okay. Ah! Wait, do you guys see it? It's definitely the same one. Ah! Its spindly legs are crawling towards me! Ah! It's the same fucking spiders. You guys, it's not huge, but its bite hurts so badly. You don't understand. Okay. I know I've told this a million times. I'm not gonna retell the story, but this is the spider that bit me on both my ass cheeks. It's called what is it called again? It's the cousin to the black widow. And it's Britain's most venomous spider. Hurts like hell. Absolutely hurts like hell. No, it's not the brown recluse. No. It's the false widow. Yes, it's the false widow. Oh. Dude, you know what? Britain is the colonizers colonizing the colonizers. That's what's going on here. Okay, all these British spiders being over here in America. This is double colonization. All right, I'm putting this outside. Hey! Come on, Farley. Good job. Great job, Farley. All right, here's what I'm gonna say. If this happens again, I'm have no mercy anymore, okay? All right, we gotta get the movie started, but I just wanna, classic, it's British colonizing my Irish side, yeah. The British just cannot leave the Irish alone. I'm not showing mercy anymore because I think this is the same spider that's coming back in. Okay, and I've done this multiple times now where I've saved it and put it outside. Even with the PTSD of both my ass cheeks getting bitten. I'm a good person. All right, I'm gonna pull my PC up. Hold on. You guys, I'm not kidding you. I just went to turn my camera on, and there's a giant spider web attached to my camera. What the fuck? It was not there yesterday. Oh, I'm literally gonna burn this apartment down. Oh, I forgot. These are. It's not gonna produce an actual flame. Oh my god. Would you have shown no mercy? Wait, is that no as in I would have shown mercy, or no as in I would have shown no mercy? I would not have shown mercy. Oh god, I actually feel like sick. I've lost my appetite. Okay. Okay, anyway. We're gonna watch Drag Me to Hell, and I'm gonna pray to be dragged to hell so that I'm no longer plagued by these spiders that are they're just coming. They're coming for me. They're coming for my cheeks. Anyway, because I don't have my laptop and my PC connected, I have to end stream here, and then I will pull it up 2 seconds later on my PC. So, follow the stream in case you get lost or you go, I don't know, to Neverland or something. Otherwise, you can stay here, stay in the stream if you want to watch my favorite Sam Raimi movie with us, Drag Me to Hell. Okay. All right. Okay. Everybody find your buddy, hold hands, and if you're going somewhere else for the night, thank you for joining for the cooking stream. What a strange ending to the stream. Unexpected. But thank you for joining. I do these every Sunday. Dinner and a movie, minus spiders, we hope, but who knows anymore in this goddamn apartment. But every Sunday around 5:30, I cook, and then we watch a movie afterwards. I can't do scary movies. I don't think it's that scary, but I also don't want to pressure you into watching it. I always say, like, watch a little bit, and if it's not, if you're not able to watch it, then don't. It's really like a PG-13 movie. So if you were looking up like parent guide or anything, it'll be like, a woman screams at another woman. Like, they include that in violence. It's not really scary. It's not super scary. I just think it's so good. I think the story's so good, and I fucking love this actress who basically disappeared after Drag Me to Hell. This was like one of her last things, and then that was it. And Justin Long's in it too. It is more of a comedy. Yes, Drag Me to Hell is classified as a horror comedy. So it's not straight horror. It's not very scary. I know I have a high tolerance for horror, but I'm sure a lot of people in here who necessarily don't would say the same thing. Did the actress go to hell? I think so. I think she went method. On that. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream. I'll pull us back up in 2 seconds. Goodbye.